Guys, it's 2025. The world is ending. The world has changed, guys. Everything's different now. This is how I'm going to make money in the new year. I'm going to show you some of my ideas that I had for ads. Because in the past, I'm actually feeling better now. But this past day has been very weird. I went to work and then I just slept. Well, actually, I didn't sleep today. But what did I do? I went and ate, and then I went out and did some stuff because I'm getting like cabin fever in this bitch. It's fucking weird being here alone. There's no one here. But I'm locking myself in the room until I get rich. I am doing it. It's 2025. I have to do it. It's 1:19 already. So yeah, let me show you guys. So we're gonna run an ad set with, this was yesterday. So my idea for email, so we have the email list, right? What we're gonna do, what everyone else does, is they send emails that are like promotional and they're very spammy, I guess you could say. They're like, oh, offer here, buy now, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna take the opposite approach. I'm gonna email them as if I was like genuinely emailing them on a one-to-one basis. This worked really well for Twitter. When I was doing mass Twitter DMs, my response rate went way up when I did this. So I'm gonna carry that over. So I do quick emails like, hey, how's it going? So like I sent one email today. I said, hi, I just wanted to see how my offers were treating you. Basically, I said something along those lines. I said, hi, it's Futo. I wanted to see how are you doing with my offers? Are you winning? Are you losing? We're working very hard to make sure our AI gives us the best data possible. I just wanted to check in and get some feedback. And my open rate went up. Now it's still not good. I can go over to my analytics here, and let's look at what we got today. It's still not good, but it is day 2. So we got a 16% open rate. This doesn't really matter because there's no links going to it, so don't pay attention to that. But yeah, so this was it, my follow-up. Actually, we appear to have gotten worse, but this has been out for less time, so I'm gonna give it a full day. But also, we have some new revelations on the Facebook ads end as well. So I turned my ads off for now because I felt I got all the data I needed as far as ads, or as far as my creatives, so might as well save my money and start running them tomorrow once I have my new ad sets, or once I have my new creatives all set up. So we are decent at the Facebook ad side of things. I can get people in, but the conversions is what I need to work on. So what I'm going to try, and I have this over here. I wrote it right here. So basically, instead of being very like having ads that are very like lots of curiosity, it draws people in, it gets people to subscribe, but it doesn't convert them. So I'm gonna try and make some ads that convert the users so that they're only gonna click through and subscribe if they're ready to buy right now. So one way I thought of doing this is to have a creative say something like this. So I'll have a hook, right, which will be some type of person winning, I think is what I'm gonna do, or like use the streamer creative. I'll test different things, but I'm gonna have my hook, and then my call to action will be this: our AI is tracking this bonus as currently trending. You can access this bonus with the link below. They'll click the link, then on my landing page it will be like, put your email in for access to this bonus, and they'll also get the preview of what my service is. So it's a double whammy, and they're also being drawn in to be converted right there. So I'm gonna try that and see how that does. because I want to start getting money in. Obviously, that's the goal. It does me no good if I have an email list full of 10,000 people, but I have 0 conversions. It's much better to have the email list down and the Facebook ads wrong. You know what I mean? If you have an email list full of 500 people and you're growing at 5 members per day, which is very slow, but you can convert those people, then you don't have a problem. But if you're in my situation now where I'm getting I got 100 members in the last 2 days, but I have 0 conversions. So what good does it do me? Now, I have to keep in mind, I am new to email marketing, so this is all new to me. I don't know how to write enticing emails. Also, I'm landing in promotional, and that's why I spent a lot of time today making sure my email is verified, and I'm going to continue to warm up my email so that I can land in primary, because if I don't land in primary, I'm only really getting through to people that have it's basically, there's some type of phones where your email doesn't segregate it by promotional and spam and stuff like that. It's not landing in spam, it's landing in promotional. But the ones that do, which is 80%, which is why my open rates are 20, 25, we need to get through to the people who have Gmail, which is 80% of people. So the only way to do that is just keep working on how to write these. And I think that this method of writing emails, where I'm also going to be collecting the user's name as well, because I read that that's also a factor that plays into it. This method of contacting them on a personal level is going to help. So I think this is going to drive my click-through rates up, and it's also going to build personalization, going to build an emotional attachment to my service. This is what we want, obviously. So when people they get an email from a random person and it's just oh, we have a hot offer right now, blah blah blah. It's boring. They don't give a fuck. But if it's me reaching out saying, hey Josh, I'm personally invested in this and I want to give you the best offer possible. I want to let you know right now that this offer is currently trending at 76% win rate. I'd love for you to try it out and let me know if you ended up winning. Something like that. I think that would do much better than just a regular spam promotional email. And also, when I was running when I was running mass DMs, I would start with very short messages. So hi, how are you? Or when I was reaching out to OnlyFans creators and trying to get them into a contract. That was a business that I ran a while back. And what I would do is I say, hi, I love your content. Of course, they're going to respond to this. So you have to entice a response. Once you get the response, now you're in. Now you can sell them. So that's what I'm going to try and work on. As far as creatives, I told you guys about this one where we're linking to an offer. That way we can get the purchase as quickly as possible. Also, I'm going to try being more direct. So I want to think about my target audience. What are they looking for? And when they watch my video, are they clicking on it because they're curious and they want to read more? Or are they clicking on it because they want to purchase this bonus right now? I want the second one. So I'm going to try and make some ads that target that second option. Next, I have an idea of a guy. This is not a direct one, so I thought about that after, but it's maybe an AI video of a guy in a cloak. I've seen these. I used to see these all the time for God. When I was doing Christian promotion, there'd be a lot of AI and God was talking and they'd get a lot of people's attention. So I'm thinking here maybe it's a hacker. This way it draws into ooh, we're dark and mysterious and we have some loophole that's going to beat the casinos. So it's a dark and edgy guy and he's AI and he's talking about how we beat the system and this bonus is currently trending. Try it out for yourself. It's whatever. You know what I mean? This offers this casino game is currently up 70%. Yeah. I need to think about more ways more angles to take on that as far as selling the offer. But it's just something that I just started taking, or it's an angle that I just started thinking about. So Still a lot of development to be done. Also, we're only like 1.5 weeks in and we've made a lot of progress, so I just wanted to point that out, that in 6 months from now, 10 months from now, hopefully by next year, we're sipping champagne in Belize and watching the fireworks on New Year's. But I'm really excited to see where this lands me. I just need to stick to it, and I am gonna stick to it. I need to stay to one thing. I've said this before, but I was thinking, like, imagine if all that time I've spent throughout this year on different projects was all congregated into one project, and like how many times I've locked in for like 3 weeks on a project and just gone all in. Like, I literally taught myself how to code bots in like 2 weeks, and I fucking delve into it at the beginning of this year. What was I even doing at the beginning of this year? I think I was doing like an SEO agency. I learned how to write really good articles. I spent like a good month on that. I wrote some really good, like, I forgot how. I haven't been writing articles in a while, but they were like highly SEO optimized. I optimized my whole site so that it would rank, and I was all set up. And then I realized SEO is fucking gay because it takes too long, and you can't optimize for traffic. I don't know. I guess it's good for the long run, but I don't have enough attention span for that. I'd rather just run ads. Yeah, like, there's so much time that I've spent into these random projects, and they just never ended up going anywhere. And I ended up I'm a very well-rounded internet marketer, but I'm not a master at one thing. And I think this year is when I become a master at one. I don't want to be like one of those New Year's resolution faggots, but like, I think this is the year I lock in on one thing and I master it. And I think that's what I've been missing. I watched this video and it said, like, one of the biggest reasons people don't get rich is because they do what I do, is they have it's like shiny object syndrome or something like that, where they're just like, oh, this I definitely have that. Like, I went from eBay to fucking gambling to OnlyFans to Christian baby clothes to drop shipping to botting to SEO. I've literally done it all. And I did trading for like 2 months. I locked in on I learned so much about trading. For what? You know what I mean? So imagine if that was all put into one thing. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I've already had emotional draws to like even earlier today. I've been having like a tough like last 2 days. I don't know what's going on. You can watch my other videos, hear me talk about it, but like, I was thinking, like, man, maybe this shit isn't gonna work. Like, email marketing. Like, I sent this email yesterday and no one bought. I know, like, obviously no one's gonna buy because it's my first couple of times, but it'd be like if I started running ads and no one bought my purchase, and I'd be like, oh, this shit doesn't work. But I sent this and I was like, oh, maybe this shit doesn't work, like, maybe email marketing's dead. And I read on the forums and people were saying, like, oh yeah, it definitely works. So that was a good, like, confirmation for me to just keep on going. Yeah, I'm basically just yapping at this point, but like, that's where we're at right now. I hope this provided some value to you guys. You could probably learn something from this. Let's take a look, just so you guys can get a visual of what I'm looking at. But if you watch my other video, let me make sure this is working correct. Yeah, okay. If you watch my other video, I think this is a winning creative right here, because it's just like a what the fuck, like, it just punches you in the gut, which is what you need. And so I like this creative. I'm gonna test it as a hook, and I'm gonna say something like POV something, like you clicked our bonus and you realize you're beating the house. Yeah, a lot of these, like, this is a good channel for hooks. And then obviously Dropship.io I've used a lot in the past. I'm gonna keep using their stuff. I liked their one creative where they went, I think it was this one. Yeah, this one.
That's cool, but here's a side hustle you can start from anywhere in the world for completely free. Go on, drop
this, and then it'll be my service instead. It's very good creative. I need to find more channels like dropship.io to advertise on, or to copy. But I'm also gonna start doing some more research, some spying on competitors. I'm gonna try and see what they're doing and they're running, because everyone says that the best competitors just copy what's working, and I've kind of done it with the drop shipping, but this is for organic, so I've never done it with what's currently working and what's currently the meta in ads. I kind of just go on my own and try things, but maybe I need to start copying, so I'm gonna start doing some more research in that. I'll write that down, in fact. Spy on competitors. Okay, and I already cooked that, so yeah, this has a good channel. That's basically where we're at right now. Hopefully let's set a goal for tomorrow, because you know how good I am at reaching. I always set a goal and then I never even like address it at the end of the video. So anyway, let's set a goal and we'll actually go through with it tomorrow. Where's my pen? A very clean desk. Tomorrow I want to have my ads running, because I turned off my ad set, so I need to have no longer than 1 day with ads off, because like the people said in the support, just keep running traffic and you'll get conversions. Of course they say that, they just want the money, right? But it is true, I need to keep running traffic. Anyway, I want to test, I think the most valuable thing to test right now is the CTA video, because the CTA video is going to go on everything. So we could try the CTA video, but we could try some themes of the CTA video being this right here. So this could be one CTA video, and I could make some that stem off of that. So we're going to do no hook. We're going to try no hook, and we're just going to see how that does, because I just want to see for the call to action what draws people in the most. So no hook, and what just like sends viewers directly to me. So the one we have going right now has a really good cost per conversion rate. It's about 47 cents per viewer, or per view content, which is per subscriber. And yeah, so let's set that up. Write my goal down. I'm gonna test 5 creatives because I want to start testing more and see how they do. Run 5. Now, I know I can do this, but I'm gonna have to make 4 videos in 1 day, and that is a lot, but that's the amount I should be putting out. So if I'm not a bitch, I should do it.